You are not on Apex. I'm on
that is true.
So today I fought off the fly army.
Nice.
So I don't know what the fuck happened, but
yes, T12 is on as well.
Yesterday,
oh, wait, no. Never mind.
Yesterday I was on, I was just in the living room and I just noticed there's 2 fucking flies in the goddamn window. So you do what you do, you catch them and you throw them outside, right?
Nah, I smashed them.
Well, I mean, you catch them and throw them outside and kill them. I'm not gonna smash them on the fucking window because I don't have to clean the damn window, but you know, I thought nothing of it because, you know, occasionally flies get in. Well, at some point, apparently a fucking fly laid an egg, or laid eggs somewhere. Because today I woke up and like there, you know, like that thin window like by the front door of my house, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like early, like when I get up, you know, I'll sometimes just stand by that window and just like drink tea and just kind of stare out of it, whatever, because I'm like still kind of waking up. I went over to that window today. I noticed, oh fuck, there's a fly on this window, and then I noticed, well shit, there's another one. Then there's 3, and then 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on that window. I counted. There's 14. So Jesus Christ, you know, I started fucking catching their asses, killing them, and dragging them outside and tossing them out, right? And eventually the window's clear. I'm still hearing buzzing. I'm like, the fuck is going on? And I open the curtains of the window right next to that one, and it exploded with flies. A good 60 or so darted in every direction. And there were around there. Oh my god, it was fucking insane. Okay, like, so I, you know, of course I started catching them, killing them, and throwing them outside, and like, it was. Oh god.
Bro, we're getting destroyed.
It was the fucking worst. So many flies, and I took a picture, right? But from that window alone, I killed 45.
Damn. You're counting all this.
I counted them as I swatted them out of the air, and then I went around picking up bodies with gloves afterwards, and I laid out the ones I could at least find. Well, okay, so I killed more than 45, but the ones I counted were up to 45. But if I had to guess, I killed anywhere between 80 or 120.
God damn.
Because I didn't count the ones that I tossed outside beforehand on the first window, so, you know, add 14 to that 45. And then add an additional 20 or so to ones that I just caught in the garage and then let out when I opened the garage door. Because a shit ton of them left the garage when I opened the door. But, like, fucking insanity today in my house. And I did all this shit alone. No one was home.
That sounds like hell.
And, like, I mentioned the 2 flies to my father yesterday. I was like, hey, there's 2 flies in here, yada yada. Today he comes home, I'm like, I dealt with our fly problem, and he looks at me like, fly problem? What do you mean? Like, I just finished killing over 100, and I show him the picture, and he goes, Jesus Christ, are you shitting me? And then he dies laughing. I need to, wait, I gotta send you the fucking picture. It's unreal. Here's 45, right here. There's the 45 that I counted and actually bothered to find the bodies of.
I want to see this.
Here's another fucking pile of flies. This is a different pile, by the way. And I don't know how many that is, but that's I don't know. And then
God damn.
I got another picture in here somewhere. I think. Oh, you know what? I think it's a video.
Wait, let me.
I don't know. I have a video somewhere on my phone. It's like a cup that I put on the ground because the one on the window, right? There was a fucking massive cluster of at least like 30 something just all together in a massive clump, and I put a cup on it.
Okay.
And it was fucking unreal how many like tried to take off and fly away with that cup on them.
Damn.
You interrupted the orgy.
I'll just. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I'll send it to the group chat actually. There's a pile.
Oh my goodness. Are they all dead?
Yeah, these are some of the ones I killed. This is around 80 or so if I had to guess. The ones that are laid out in a pattern, they're the ones that I counted, and the rest of the pile is because I got tired of fucking counting.
Jesus Christ.
Did someone just screenshot that?
No.
You don't have
Snapchat.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you don't have to screenshot it, you can just hold it in and
God
download it.
damn. How many, like, when a fly lays down eggs, how much flies come out?
They lay anywhere
Thousands.
from 300 to 400 or 500 usually.
You might have a 300 in your fucking house though.
Probably. I don't know. I'm looking for maggots, so we'll see.
That's kind of disgusting, though. I feel sorry.
Yeah, I took like a billion-year shower after that shit.
Because
Because I was covered in sweat and fly guts afterwards.
Yeah.
Dude, I felt like fucking King Kong, like spinning around my house with fly swatters in my hands and shit like a goddamn ballerina.
I bet it was like that. Why does that second image look like some shitty like teaser image for a game or some shit?
What
Put some
does?
text on there. The second image, it looks like some fucking.
Oh, the one where I patterned them out and counted. Yeah, that was that. They were. I was laying them out in rows of 5 so I could fucking count them easier. Yeah, and that's 45 on that one.
It just looks like some
Are you
shitty like teaser for image for a game of all those dots.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Do you want to play ranked or what?
Fuck, okay.
I
I
don't
was trying to run out of there.
But we're
Gotta
playing
keep
in
back.
platinum servers.
Yeah.
Got a care package. Dude, I might just clip that and just continue like when you were dealing with that one old else fly when we were playing at AW. Just be like, LG has more
Yeah,
fly
I
problems.
guarantee that was one of the fucking flies, dude. From this shit that like started this whole apocalypse. That might have been the fly.
Well, humble
I don't know.
beginnings.
Yeah, that was the fucking mom or some shit.
Shall we told the flies in the house I killed your fucking mother, bitch?
At least it wasn't in your basement. Just imagine if all those flies were in his basement.
Yeah,
That's
they were
probably
playing
the
games
fucking
on his
game.
setup.
I'm glad that there was none on my setup. Most of this happened upstairs, like in the fucking living room.
It's like a hive mind.
Dude, it sounded like a fucking beehive if you standed close enough to that window. You would just hear buzzing like crazy, and I fucking opened the blinds and shit, and the entire room just erupted in a black mass as all the fucking hundreds of billions of flies fucking poured out of the thing.
Jesus.
It was chaos.
I wouldn't want to be in that fucking like in that situation.
I mean,
Sounds horrifying.
I always have fucking horror stories of animals and insects in weird quantities getting into my house. Like that time that fucking bird broke into my house while I was sleeping. If any of you guys remember that story.
No,
I don't.
I never heard this.
Yeah, I never
Oh,
heard
Dunn actually recorded it and posted it on YouTube. I was telling the story. But like, okay, so basically, Josh has lost Revenant. That's a cool
damn
ass
it.
skin though.
it. Oh, you don't want me to
Yay.
record this?
Well, but basically, like, long story short, like a raven or some shit broke into my house while I was sleeping, and I heard like some garbage going on out in the hallway, and you know, being a cat owner, I just figured it was my cats being stupid, so I didn't think anything of it until I heard bang, 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 and my door fucking breaks open, and a fucking like a bird flew into my room, dive bombs into the fucking window, and of course, you know, at first I was just thinking, aw, damn it, cats, what are you throwing around my room? And then I realized it because I was still fucking asleep, you know, I just woke up and I was like, oh man, I was so out of it. And eventually, you know, you want to do survey or some shit?
Sure.
I don't know. But eventually, I was just kind of like, you know, holy shit, there's something living in my room. It's alive. So I jump out of my bed and fucking, you know, fling the remains of the door open, jump out and scream, ah! There's a fucking bird in the house!
Old red.
Nobody's home. It's just me.
You started that yourself.
Well, I didn't know. Well, my brother was actually home, but he didn't realize what was happening. He comes out and he's like, what? I'm like, there's a fucking bird in the house. And it's up on my ceiling fan.
Oh dear.
So of course panic ensues, and I come in with a fucking broom trying to get the thing off the fan, and nothing's working. It jumps up, lands back on the ceiling fan every fucking time. So eventually I'm like, my brother's like, turn the ceiling fan on. So I turn the fan on, and the bird goes in circles around, you know, for a bit. and it doesn't want to move, still on the fan. So I shut the fan off, and then it takes a massive shit on my bed.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, okay, we're done with this shit. So I fucking get the broom again, shoo it the hell out with the force of 1,000 suns, like screaming and shit, trying to get it to move. And I get it into the bathroom, slam the door, and I'm like, okay, it's in the bathroom, what now?
Yeah, what now?
And I, you know, and I just, it's total silence, right? When the bird gets in there, suddenly I hear glass shatter, fucking all hell breaks loose, you know, and I'm like, oh Jesus. I open the door and the bathroom's a fucking wreck. The bird nowhere to be found. I'm like, oh no.
It was an inside job.
You know, because of course I open the door. There's no bird in there. Like, where the fuck is it gone? There's only one entrance. You know, I'm digging around and shit, and I can't find it. And eventually, I just kind of, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this hemlock. Eventually, I just, here, Josh. Eventually, I kind of like just moved the shower curtains ever so slightly. And I'm gonna quote the video here because I remember at least saying this. The fucking the shower curtain then erupts off the wall. Everything fucking falls off the shelves. More glass shatters, and the bird like flies up out of the bathtub like Satan rising out of hell, and tries to fucking peck the shit out of me. So I, of course, fucking deck it with one of those rinse and spit fucking like cups that you use when you're done, you know, brushing your teeth. Slam the door and call my father. And he comes home, and eventually we're like, all right, we gotta get the bird out of here. So, you know, we go in the bathroom with this giant ass glove,
Wait.
and it's under the sink.
Yeah.
Grab it with the giant ass glove, and it's like fucking all staring at us surprised and shit. Like, God damn, I can't believe you caught me. Ooh.
Wait, can I just ask how long ago did this happen?
This happened 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and eventually, just, you know, it was total fucking
roll.
death, right? And
roll it off. Awesome.
Oh, fine.
just absolute fucking chaos. We grabbed the bird with the big ass glove. It's all surprised that we caught it. We let it go. End of story. Next year,
Oh dear. He came back.
Oh, God,
next year, on exactly the same day, at exactly the same time, I hear the same shit. Of course, it's been a fucking year, so I don't think anything of it. So the exact fucking thing, the exact same thing proceeds to play out. The fucking bird dive bombs into my room, panic ensues, and I realize, oh my god, it's the same fucking bird.
Is it actually the same bird?
Or at least the same, like, type of bird. I don't know, but they look fucking identical, because I went back and looked at the old pictures when we caught it the second time, and they look the fucking same. They had the same, like, white patch, you know, on their tail feathers, so I guess it wasn't a raven, but it was, like, all black aside from that, and it was unreal. The same day, at exactly the same time, the same bird breaks into my house and fucking proceeds to do exactly the same shit the first one did. There was no difference. It dive bombed into my fucking room, scared the shit out of me, jumped up on my ceiling fan, wouldn't come down, took a crap on my bed from the ceiling fan, and then we pushed it into the bathroom, and exactly the same shit proceeded to play out. With no variation, no difference.
Oh my god. Wait.
Has that day passed this
Has
year?
it been? Yeah, has it?
Yeah, we've already been past the anniversary. It happened in June.
Hmm.
I would have loved to have seen it happen.
So why didn't it happen again?
I have
He's on
no
break,
idea, but
Maybe the
that
bird
shit,
died.
like, we have a history of weird animals breaking into our house. We had a fucking garden snake get in here a few years ago, and a raccoon somehow ended up in the wall of my basement's bathroom, the one that's underground.
Oh, he probably dug under there.
We don't know how it got in.
He probably dug in there or something.
Just stuck in the underground fucking...
My basement is not like, you know, the first floor of my house. It's like completely underground, and it ended up inside the wall of the bathroom. Josh, that guy is shitting on me.
Yeah.
Oh, more shitting. Ah, lovely.
The reason why he hasn't visited yet is because it's lockdown. He's gonna do it next year though.
I sent them back to their totem.
That could be why. It could be that, or
behind another
because
squad. What the
I don't know.
fuck?
Maybe the
No,
bird.
same-
Maybe the bird
same
died.
revenant.
Oh yeah, I killed it.
Reroll.
Yeah. Maybe the bird
Give me a
died or
second.
something.
No, it's on lockdown right now. It's following the rules.
No, there's a bitch here. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
behind us, Josh. It's a Gibraltar.